Good evening. My name is Ellen Riley and I'm the principal at McLean High School. First of all, welcome to Back to School Night. The things that I would like to talk to you tonight center around time. This school year we started off with having new start times for all of our students, and everybody seems to be transitioning very well and acclimating well with the new schedules. As a result of trying to find more time for students, we've opened up the Assessment Center, and this is to help students manage their time and be able to get their testings done that they've finished, or in a better atmosphere of making up tests. Also, I hope that you all will take the time tonight in the coming weeks to look at our budget. We're looking at about a $75 million deficit next year. On Fairfax County's homepage, if you go there under budget, you'll see that you can use a budget tool and you can move around different things that look like they might be cut this school year. It's a great exercise to go through to see what the impact can be on your students for the coming year and the help that we need in making these decisions. Also, we know that your time has been impacted because we have now open grade books, and some of you are confused as to how they work and what does it all mean. So on October 15th, we invite you to come to our PTSA meeting and learn. We're going to have one of our teachers come and really go through and see what you should be looking for and help you understand it better. And then the last thing is that we hope you enjoy your time here tonight, that you get to see what your child's schedule is like, and you get to meet the teachers that are working with your students during the school year. So again, thank you for coming, and we hope you have a wonderful school year.
Good evening. My name is Jamie Lane. I'm one of the assistant principals here, and I'm looking forward to a great school year. Have a lovely back to school night.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Back to School Night. I'm Ben Nowak. I'm one of the assistant principals here at McLean. I hope you guys have a great evening and enjoy meeting your teachers and walking your students' schedules, and a great year. Take care.
Hi, my name is Paige Whitlock. I'm an assistant principal here at McLean High School. I'd like to welcome you to Back to School Night. I hope you have a wonderful evening wandering around the building and pretending to be your student today.
Hi, my name is Mike Zook. I'm one of the assistant principals here at McLean High School. Welcome tonight and have a great year.
All right, good evening. My name is Paul Stansbury. I'm the Director of Student Services here at McLean High School. Just want to welcome you here tonight and thank you all for coming out.
Hello everybody, my name is Nick Horsey. I am the SOSA, which stands for the Systems of Support Advisor, and my role here is to work closely with your students to provide academic and behavior support.
Good evening, I'm Officer Davis, SRO of McLean High School. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you and have a good night.
Hi, my name is Jim Patrick. I'm the Director of Student Activities at McLean High School, and I supervise our athletic teams and our extracurricular clubs. I also supervise the custodial staff and in charge of the building and grounds here at McLean. Thank you very much for coming tonight, and go Highlanders.
Good evening and welcome back. My name is Buddy Seckley. I'm the Safety and Security Specialist at McLean High School. Along with myself and my three other assistants, we have one of the most experienced and highly trained staff in the county, I feel. We also have a tip line here at McLean. It's 703-714-5818. If you have any concerns, comments that you need to leave us, feel free to call at that number rather. And probably the next thing we'll have most involved with students is the parking and lost and found. If your student has lost something, please ask them to go to the security office. We are located in cafeteria. That's where they'll find any items turned in. And any parking issues or questions on school grounds, please have them come see me. Once again, welcome. Have a great year.
All right. Good evening. I'm Allison Sennell, the president of the McLean PTSA. Welcome to Back to School Night, and I hope the school year is off to a good start for you and your students. McLean High School has a very active PTSA that provides a tremendous amount of financial and volunteer support for the school, and lots of opportunities for you as parents to become involved in your child's education. The PTSA has programs that support academic success, student health and wellness, and build a sense of community throughout the school. So please watch the weekly PTSA e-newsletter for volunteer requests, or visit the PTSA website to find out how you can become involved. While you're waiting for that perfect volunteer opportunity to come along, please take a moment to join the PTSA if you haven't already. Your yearly membership dues are one of the most important sources of funding for the PTSA. These funds are used for everything from a new assessment center for the students, document cameras for the school, and supplies for the science department. By now, all families, both those new to McLean and those returning in the upper grades, should have received an email with instructions on how to join the PTSA and how to verify their contact information for the student directory. If you can't find this email in your inbox or your spam blocker, there's also instructions in the e-news and on the PTSA website. I'd like to invite you all to the first PTSA meeting of the school year on Thursday, October 15th at 7 p.m. in the lecture hall. There'll be a presentation on how to best use the various sources of online information available to parents. So anyone who's been struggling to figure out how to use the new SIS Parent View Gradebook program, or if you're just trying to figure out the difference between SIS, Blackboard, and Family Connection, this is a meeting that you're going to want to be at. We anticipate that lots of parents have questions in general about how to access online information about the school, and questions about the new SIS gradebook in particular. So please look for the link to submit your questions in advance. There's a link on the website and in the e-news. Getting your questions in advance will help the presenters tailor their presentation to answer your most common questions right up front. And last but not least, I want to encourage all parents to visit the FCPS website and learn about the budget cuts that will affect the 2016-2017 school year. That's next school year. A community task force has been formed to make recommendations regarding what school programs to cut and what programs to keep. The task force wants your feedback right now because decisions are being made right now that will affect our next school year. If you go to the FCPS website, you can read an explanation or watch a video that explains how it is that FCPS ended up facing such a potentially large budget shortfall. You can also submit suggestions to the task force regarding what programs you would cut and what programs you would protect. You can also use their interactive budget tool to get a sense of how the programs that you suggest cutting would affect the overall FCPS budget. As parents of high school students, it's especially important that we have a voice in the process because many of the high dollar cuts would impact high school students in particular. For example, larger class sizes, going from a 7-period day to a 6-period day, and restructuring the school year into a trimester schedule. Unfortunately, all reports are that some significant cuts will have to be made, but if you get involved now, you can still impact the process and gather the information you need to prepare your student for academic success in the coming year. Enjoy back to school night, and I wish you and your families a happy and healthy school year.
Good evening. Welcome to Back to School Night. I'm Janie Strauss, your school board member. Your partnership with the wonderful teachers and staff here at McLean High School is so important to the academic success of your young people. So again, thank you for coming tonight. You are very welcome members of the McLean High School family. I also want to thank the professional and talented, hardworking staff here at McLean. They do such an outstanding job with your young people every single day. Thank you, teachers. You are absolutely the best. Some news. On the ballot in November will be a school bond. We hope that you will support the bond. This bond will begin the renovation and expansion process for Cooper Middle School. We also are finishing the renovation at Haycock, and we are about to begin the renovation at Forestville. With Cooper now in line for its building fix-up, we will have succeeded in renovating and expanding all the schools that serve the families in the McLean and Langley pyramids. You've also probably heard that we are facing a difficult budget year, not this year. We are balanced and off and running for this year. It is for the budget that runs the schools next year. We hope that you will get involved. There are electronic tools off of our website that you can use to help us make decisions, figure out how we are balancing our budget. Since the recession, our student population has grown by 22,000 children. That's good news. The difficulty is revenues have been tight, obviously. We have had to cut over $500 million out of our base. We have had to cut over 2,100 positions, and we have not been able to pay our teachers competitive salaries. This is not a trend that can continue. In FY 2017, that is next year's budget, we are looking again at a significant funding shortfall. We are working with our Board of Supervisors and the General Assembly, who are our funding partners. But we need your help, we need your voice, we need your best advice. We have to be able to pay our teachers salaries that will keep them here in Fairfax County. Those of you who were with us last year at McLean High School, you know that we've lost good, seasoned, excellent teachers who have gone to other school divisions, other states. We have to stop this trend. We've increased class size 3 times. We can't do that anymore. We need to be able to keep our well-rounded, rigorous program that serves your children so well. Fairfax County schools are among the best in the country, and our high schools are competitive worldwide. We have to sustain this. Good schools help bring business and jobs to Fairfax County. Your children need good schools. Sometimes we have to remind people that our children's future is their future. So please help us join the conversation. I wish for you and your young people an enjoyable and successful school year. Thank you and good evening.
Hello, I am Il Young Moon.
I'm Ryan McElveen.
And I'm Ted Velkoff.
We are your at-large school board members. Welcome to a new school year. We want your children to have a challenging and successful year. And that will require a homeschool partnership, a team effort. Let's all work together to get the job done. Just like you, I'm a proud parent myself. My 2 sons are now 27 and 24. But I see them still questioning and exploring their lives and career options. During my 16 years on the school board, I have met many parents who obviously want their children to succeed and work so hard to support them. Allow your children to try and take interest in different things. Give them some space and freedom to explore, test their limits, and even make some mistakes. Of course, we are still their parents, and that is why, even from a distance, we should and we could provide them with thoughtful and loving guidance. Please get involved, volunteer at your school, keep informed. Every day, ask your children how the day went and what new things they learned. Good luck to you all, and remember, your child matters.
Even as we continue to innovate, FCPS slowly is being whittled away as a result of underfunding. We face a budget deficit heading into next year that potentially will amount to $100 million or more. That budget deficit has the potential to decimate a system that has taken a century and a half to build. Since 2008, we have cut 2,200 positions and nearly $500 million from our budget. Our teacher salaries are no longer competitive, and our class sizes are far too high. Before we realize it, FCPS will no longer be the innovative system that has launched so many students to success. Before it's too late, we need you to help us advocate on behalf of public education to ensure that FCPS remains world-class, attracting businesses and serving as the bedrock of our strong and vibrant community. And as your school board members, we will do everything within our power to push back against those who believe that our children aren't worth the investment. If we work together and make our voices heard, we can save this great system.
Remember that you have 4 representatives on the school board, your district representative, and the 3 of us, your at-large members. We value your questions and ideas and are always happy to meet with individuals or groups to discuss issues of concern. You can reach us by email as ilyong.moon@fcps.edu, ryan.mcelveen@fcps.edu, or ted.velkoff@fcps.edu. On behalf of all 3 at-large school board members, I wish you a wonderful school year.